Hello gamers, today we will be looking at a B-split that Method run versus CEX during UK Masters. It's a very good strategy to run against anti-eco and it uses good utility to split onto B. Let's have a look. So you start off with one player holding Palace, one player holding Ramp, two players holding Mid and one player holding B-apps and Underpass. After holding for around the 1:35 mark, the Palace player will fall back and smoke window from T-spawn. The middle players will get ready to flash into mid, and the player that was holding ramp will go back to hold B apartments. When the player that was holding B apartments and underpass will go underpass. Next, the two mid players will flash, one flash bouncing off the wall close to flash connector and any players bottom mid, and the other flash bounces high to flash any players on short. Next, one player will molly connector, so they can't be peeked by any players going out connector with pistols or a scout perhaps. Next, the two players top mid will re-smoke window and smoke top connector, and then flash connector for the underpass player to come out. The underpass player will then molly short bricks so pistols can't push off when the two short players are clearing ladder room, and then he'll also flash the two players into ladder room. Then the B-apps, during this, like when they're doing that, these players will walk close in the B-apps and then flash at the B-apps as these players come around the bricks. This player that came for underpass could also chuck a flash for the bricks, but they don't do this during this round. After that, the players will split onto B. This player has a smoke left over to resmoke window or connector. In this round, he resmokes the connector, jumps into the window, and flanks the players in market. Next, let's have a look at the player's point of view. So we're going to start off with Pulse here. See, at the start of the round, he comes and holds Palace. He's just going to hold this angle for a little bit until like the 1:35 mark. Then he's going to go back to the T-spawn and smoke the window. He's got to be careful here of any players of push their ramp. Maybe on pistols they could go for some ramp aggression together, so he's got to be careful of that. See there, he smokes the window. He's got to do a walking jump throw. He just hits the jump throw bind and the walkie at the same time. Like the W and then whatever you bind it. Then he's going to come here, watch apps with MCK. Pulse could have bought like a submachine gun as well, and then he'd have more utility to maybe molly the van or nade stuff, flash out with MCK. He's clearing the close angles here, and you see here he's going to clear this close angle by the chair, and then he's going to clear balcony and van. And these are like the really close angles. They're really dangerous, like beaker rounds. He's going to die there to the beaker. But what's important to do is clear balcony. It's probably one of the most dangerous spots against eco during this strategy. Now Neil's just going to hold close with the for any mid aggression. But you see on the minimap, like he could be holding underneath where Jenko is holding, so they're like holding the same angle from different heights. But because he's got a maybe that's not the best idea. But they're only holding for a little while anyway. So he's got a flash here. He's going to bounce off this lower wall, flash any players that are just in your connector or like in mid. He's going to molly connector, then smoke top connector. So Neil's dumping all his nades here, so he's going to be the first person to entry. If he died and Jenko had like full utility, he's only got a submachine gun for like the player on pistol to pick up, and also Jenko would have had nades if he had anything more than a flash. So it would have definitely been better for Neil to die there. So he can come close to the market, just kill their backside. and hold anyone jumping out of the market. But then Stan comes behind and kills them both. MCK is just going to hold in for a ramp rush at the start of the round. And then he's going to go back with the apps and chuck the 2 flashes out the window, go out with Pulse. See, he doesn't hold for long, so I'm not sure. Oh no, it's come up with everyone Q. Whatever. So then he's just going to be holding the apps from this angle here. See, that's why they have to clear everything inside the apartments. He could have come here at the start of the round and helped Stanley, like, hold the apartments, and Stanley only has to hold underpass then. But now they've got to clear the close angles. See, MCK is going to get the flash ready. He's going to do one at the window, and then one that bounces off the van window that flashes default as well. But you've got to make sure to time it as well, because I think MCK actually flashed his own teammate. And I've seen this as well. XL do this strat sometimes. And it's just important to get the flashes timed well, so you don't flash your players going out short. See, the way Stanley's holding it, when MCK comes, if they time it well, they don't have to clear the left side of the apartments when they go in. So it's not that bad clearing the close angle, I guess. But they haven't, yeah. I think MCK should go and hold the apps as well. Faster. Stanley's going to get flash, clear like the left side of the connector. Then he's going to molly by the bricks. Just checking connector there. He's going to do a flash for the ladder. Like I said earlier, at this point as well, he could also have a flash for the short bricks. Jacob does that sometimes when XL do the strategy. But then he's just going to re-smoke top connector, come short. His teammates are getting all the kills on B, so they don't really need him as well to support. It's 4v2, so you can just come and get these 2 easy kills on the back. Jenko's going to be the player that's going top mid with Nilzenia. It's just going to be holding the middle from here. It's a really strong angle against pistols. A very safe angle to play as well, because it's quite far back. So when XL run this strat, sometimes they do it on gun rounds, and Connor will be holding this position up here, and Boaster will be like directly below him. So then if players peek, they're peeking into 2 people. So Jenko's going to do that flash off the higher wall. See there, it's going to flash any players that are pushed up on short, or maybe peeking out. Re-smokes the window. Jump peeking to see if it worked. In the right side of the connector. Now when they're flashed up, Jenko's job is just to trade. Spam the smoke, checks to see the molly's still there, reloads. Now they're just going to go short together. Blinded by MCK, but it's alright. It's pretty safe right now. Just going to come and trade Dancy's. Very like far away angles with the AK. It's good positioning versus the pistols. Alright, and now this is the flash that JKM uses for sure. But when I did it a bit more to the right, because then it'll flash the close angle as well. You'll see now, you'll see now. So if they're right in that corner, it'll still flash them. a very good pot flash. And then this is a flash that Luzza likes to use on XL. Just aim at that little mark on the wall in the corner, bounce out, flash anyone playing under the window, left side bench by here, or then in the corner of short. That'll be full blind. These are some mollies you could use as well if you want to. Molly and balcony is pretty easy, but it's an important position to clear, especially if someone's playing like close hero or CZ. That's around CEX one. Astro got like a couple of kills with a CZ, picked up an AK, won the round. And this is a molly for Van. It's a bit slow with a walkthrough, but I'm sure you can find one that's faster. If you've got someone covering you, it's pretty good. It clears out all the angles of that. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video, and have a nice day. Goodbye, gamers.